Trigger warning. The following content may discuss sensitive topics such as mental health, abuse, violence. Please proceed with caution and take care of yourself. If you feel uncomfortable, it's okay to step away.
Like yesterday, oh my God, I didn't stop ranting yesterday. I'm a little bit calmer today. You know what? I just feel there's never an outcry when it's this community, when they're saying the most about my mods or myself or here. There's never an outcry. It's always about someone else. Do you know what I mean? Then there's this outcry. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know whether if that's because I just don't get this. I have the support I thought I had. I just don't know, because every time I've gone on people's lives and I'm defending myself, or Lynn's is in the box and defending herself, whatever it is, you never see the cult. I have noticed that, I'm not going to lie. You never see the cult jumping up in boxes. You never see them commenting. I mean, unless they get blocked. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. You get blocked everywhere, maybe. But I just feel like there's always an outcry when it's other people. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I do feel that way. They look at a lot of us at my yeah. Yeah, that's true. You get blocked, yeah. Yeah, my eyes are watering this morning. Oh. Yeah, I understand that, but we're going to be discussing it on my FYP today. With my name, I usually get muted or blocked. Oh, right, Katrina, the cult on it. Yeah. Here's that Torian. Torian.
Angela!
Yeah?
I missed you!
Oh, where have you been?
I took a night off yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and I feel like I've missed all the fucking dramas.
Oh.
Did I miss anything, Ange?
Yeah, Cheyenne will always, because she's got like a little deal with them that should always support them as long as they can give her a platform. Yeah. Where did you have a nice day off?
Oh, she Nikki. Well,
send all the heartme's, guys.
I did. I had 2 kids to tend to, but I just stuck them in a chokey, so they were right. I was
just going to say, did you put them in a chokey?
Yeah, I did.
Good for you. I think children need discipline these days.
Yeah, I know. Stuck them in the chokey. Just took them out this morning. Didn't even give them breakfast. Sent them straight to school.
Did you? Well, yeah. They eat once a day. That's enough, don't it?
That's enough. Yeah. To be fair, they don't need to eat nothing. They could just drink water.
Yeah. Seen, not heard. And remember that as well, guys. Seen, not heard.
Right, Angela. Everyone smoked her this morning. Thank you.
Tell Torian about what? Sam Walker's Netflix deal. Has he got a Netflix deal? No way.
What? That man does not have no flipping Netflix deal. You're joking, me.
I like Sam, but I think he sometimes does tell a few fibbies.
Thank you so much, Marks. Appreciate that.
So
what did you say, Ange?
Jump up the popular.
Angela, you just want him to bend you over. Just admit it.
What?
You just want Sam Walker to give you the whippy balls.
I thought you were talking about me and you then. I thought, for God's sake,
oh my God.
We've got to start speaking. I do think you were,
Angela, I don't like women. I like men. Okay? I like men.
They all say that.
Angela, what the fuck? I'm going to have all the angry lesbians in my DM in a minute. Oh my God, I need to be careful because this account, I love TikTok Shop.
Oh, yes. Sam's appeal has left the building. What?
What?
You be on Netflix. Oh, yes. Who do you think, if there was a Netflix documentary, who do you think on TikTok would be in it?
You, for unaliving someone. Probably Sheila, bless her. I should get up for unaliving Sheila.
I'll provide some.
Do you know what I honestly think? I think Sobriety Jack would end up on Netflix
as well. You know, the thing is, I've probably got the most hate, but it's only because Sobriety Jack's done the worst, probably one of the worst. But he don't get the hate as much as I do because he don't get involved in the drama.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
It just goes to show it's all about drama and FYP using all that lot, isn't it?
Alex Brigham got a proper dressing down by Paige. She was brilliant.
Paige, baby. Oh, yeah, that really annoyed me, that life.
Why?
Well, I wanted to get in the box, but I can't get into the box with a certain individual due to legal reasons.
Right. What, did Paige tell him?
Who?
Paige, did she read him for filth or something? That's what Sunshine's spamming in my comments. Sunshine, can you stop spamming my comments? Just go back to Angela's. Angela wants you in it, and call her over.
No, she can stay there.
No,
Thank you, Joe.
call her over.
AGB, I know she did, yeah. But the thing is, you got to remember though, Tori, that person stayed in the box for a reason, to be the victim.
Wait, who's the
gets
person?
On the leaderboard. He knows what he's doing. Why do you think he doesn't jump out? Why do you think he stays in there? Because he knows he's going to get the victim the next day, because they're going to say it's a bully live and it was everyone against one person, and then he'll be on the leaderboard. Thank you, Jenny.
I don't even know what's happening. I need a full recap. Are you doing a recap? Are you doing FYP?
Yeah, exactly, Lauren. He has content now.
Ange, are you doing FYP?
Not now.
Yeah, what time?
I don't know, 12.
Yeah, I want to watch it. I generally missed everything. Him and Chippy were both awful yesterday.
The whole yesterday was just, it was fake drama, everything. That was embarrassing. And then Nicole Mannix came out to out Zach. Right?
Who's Nicole Mannix? The one that had the gastric
singer, you know, the singer.
What? But
and anyway, she's sitting there saying, why don't you tell them the truth, Zach? Tell them the truth, what happened in Amsterdam. And I'm thinking he's attacked her. And she starts a story, right? And she starts saying, oh, he got very intoxicated and they're walking along the road. I'm thinking he's attacked her. And then she turns around and goes that he didn't get a cab home. And he wanted to go to another pub. He wanted to go to another pub, never got her a cab home, and friends don't do that. And I was thinking, what? Is that it?
Wait, he didn't get her a cab home?
Yeah, she wanted to go home or something.
Why didn't she get her own cab home? What the fuck?
I don't know. He wanted to go to another pub. She never got on a cab home, but eventually she did get a cab.
I don't like Zach, but I feel like if you go out...
Apparently, yeah, he stole money from her twice. I don't know.
Oh.
It really backfired on her. It was embarrassing.
Really?
But that was it. She was saying that he said that he can't give her a cab because his phone died, and then she said next minute, 5 minutes later, he's on the phone. So he lied about the phone being dead. And she was saying, what kind of friend don't get you home safe in a foreign country like Amsterdam? She was scared and all this kind of shit.
Oh, Amsterdam.
This woman lives on her own in Bali in Indonesia. If that's not foreign, God, bloody hell.
Do you know what? I feel like if you go out on a night out, I feel like everyone's responsible to make sure they are able to get home.
Yeah, but I do agree with them to a certain extent. I think if me and you went outright, not that you need looking after, but however, if you were intoxicated, I'd make sure you get a cab home as a friend and as a decent human being.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
However, I don't think it was that deep. I thought she was going to say he attacked her or something. Thank you, Sunshine. You know, something really bad. I just don't think it was that deep either.
He said he stole from her, but he doesn't know he stole from her.
Yeah, it was weird. I think she...
What? Was she on drugs or something? Was she drunk?
Huh?
Was she drunk or something?
Oh, I don't know. She was definitely on something.
Is it?
Oh, and then this woman gets in my box, listen to this, right, and says she's hired a private investigator, right, for Zach, and that she's got all this juicy information on him, receipts and everything. And I'm thinking she's probably a bit nutty. I wasn't too sure. But then she goes, I'm going to send it to you on Instagram, all this information about him. I'm outing him. He's a lie. He's a scammer. So anyway, I'll go to this message. She goes, can you please, and she's left people thinking that there's something wrong. There's something, that Zach has done.
Yeah.
So that's really good. Please don't tell anyone this message, but I'm a clairvoyant. And she goes, I know that he's a scammer. He's all of this because I'm a clairvoyant. I went, what the hell?
No, she wasn't. You need to watch it. There was more to... Yeah, send it to me, the busy div. I want to watch it.
She said she's a clairvoyant, guys, and that he's a scammer and all this. And she was saying in my life that she got a private investigator to follow him and all this. She got all this juicy information on him. But she was only saying that, she said, because she's, it was embarrassing.
But do you know what it is? I'll be real. I just think Zach's a horrible person. I feel like he's just pulled the wool over everyone's eyes, man. Yeah, but there's something about him.
Yeah, but you know what, Torin? Everyone keeps saying they've got receipts on him, right? They've got receipts. He's this horrible person. But yeah, I've not seen those receipts still. Not seen any of them. You got one person saying, I've got all these receipts as a clairvoyant. You got Nicole Mannix saying she's got receipts on him, that he's a disgusting person because she left it because he wouldn't get her home in Amsterdam. Where's the receipts? Do you know what I mean?
But I feel like, you see with Nicole and Zach, I feel like maybe their friendship was based off of that. Like, maybe they had each other. Maybe sometimes he would get her home or she would get him home. Maybe it was just the norm in their relationship. Could you stick up with even receipts? No, I wouldn't. If I saw solid receipts that Zach is this person everyone is saying, I would say it. But I've not seen it. Everyone get your hot knees in.
It's like, I'm sick of people saying, I've got receipts, but yet they've got no receipts.
I got blocked. She's a Lillian. I don't know what's Liliana doing. I don't know. She was a good friend to Zach. She lost a lot of weight though. She looks good, I must say. He was in the obese side of... Oh, sorry. Let me not.
I think it's all because he got to number 1, you know. Morning Snail, I think, because he got to number 1 on the leaderboard.
Did you get to number 1?
He did, yeah. Everyone went on him. MT went on him. I had a clairvoyant in my box. Nicole Mannix, Miss Red spoke on him. Fact Freak was outing his messages. It was 5 people. It was crazy.
Was he?
Yeah, and then you got Corey saying that he's fallen out with Luke. I think that's a storyline, but yeah.
Corey and Luke have fell out? No way.
I don't believe it. Next week we'll say, it's a storyline.
They both got their gastric bands together. Really?
Yeah, like a pack of hyenas, but as soon as you get to number 1. He got to number 1 before they outed him. They didn't even out him. Oh, thank you, Paula. Thank you.
Oh my
Life. Who's this? We do another one, or are you going?
Yeah, come then. We'll do one more, then I'm going.
How do I request?
Oh, let me withdraw. Oh, okay, guys, smoke this woman, yeah. Smoke her, guys.
Definitely fake. He needs the views after holiday. Yeah, after he's got back from holiday.
No, look, they're saying Corey and Luke fell out yesterday in Corey's live.
Who?
They did apparently fall out.
No, yeah, but I think it's fake though. That's what I'm saying.
You think?
Yeah, I don't think it's real. I don't think it's real at all.
Whoa. So what happened with Chippy?
Oh, and then Chippy apparently accused a couple of women of saying that they reported that Hayley Comet to the SS.
Oh no!
And they've all gone in on them for that. But that was boring. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god, Ange, do you think Luke and Corey? I think Luke and Corey are trying to be like you and Ziana. You know how,
that's what I'm saying. Storyline, yeah.
Corey and Luke behave and stop trying to be like Angela. All right.
Yeah, they're doing a storyline. Seeing his views since after his holiday, isn't it?
I agree, Angie. I agree. Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, Paula. Thank you, JJ. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, it was crazy.
So people called social services on Hayley. You people are sick, man. What the? This is why I don't show my kids on it, you know.
It's probably just random people that did it.
This is why people think that I don't have my kids in my house, because I try to protect them so much.
Oh, here we go. So this is what someone said. Chippy accused Chantel, Baby A and Paigey of reporting Hayley Comet to SS.
Oh.
So he accused that Paigey baby. That's probably why she got in the box in, yeah.
That's crazy.
Right, Chippy lied. Yeah, well, he reported Lynn's.
But how does he know that they did call S? Like, how would he know?
How would he know?
Yeah. I don't have a problem with Chippy or like the men on this app, but I feel like sometimes men should just leave the women to it and just let them figure it out, because women are meant to argue. Like, we're bitchy. Well, not like that, but we're bitchy. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're meant to. I just feel like too much men on this app get involved in women drama, and then it makes it more worse than it already is. And coming from men, I just think, like, come on, man. We're not kids. And this is not just to Chippy. I'm just speaking in general. Like, just the men on this app, they just make me sick.
Yeah, they're weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I have a lot of males in my family, and honestly, they would not do half the things you guys do on here.
No, it's weird. And I've never known men to actually get involved in arguments between women.
Women, yeah.
It's like, that's strange. You know, if there's two women arguing, usually a man would just leave it to it. You know what I mean? It's, you know what women are like. You know what I mean? Yeah, sit in the middle of it.
Yeah,
no. But a lot of these men, though, too, and their women they hate women.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they do. Real men stay out of it. Exactly, Claire. I'm old school. You know what I mean? I could never imagine my ex or my father getting involved and attacking a woman because, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For example, they go for me when I'm having an argument with a woman. It's weird.
Yeah.
They always go for women. They always go for women, and then you got the women supporting it.
Yeah.
They're actually praising that person and egging it on. Go, do more, do more. And these
Yeah, but that's the thing. A lot of these men supporters are from women.
Thank you.
They are from women. Like, some of these men have said the most diabolical, disgusting things, and it's women that sit there and be like, oh, it was a joke, or oh, he just that, and then the next time women want to be triggered.
Yeah, but if a woman did it, they would go in on that person, that woman.
Yeah, I get that.
And these women have gone through shit, you know what I mean? It's weird.
Yeah.
I've had a woman gift someone for threatening me. It's weird.
Wait, who?
I can't remember what was being said now. But they said something about me, and it was like, I think...
Pearl's going in on Zach. Oh my God, cam to Pearl, Ange.
Okay, I'll have to do it on this phone, 1 sec.
So no, they did fall out. Apparently Luke was telling Corey he's wrong for putting up videos of Pearl's family.
Then laugh at other people's. That's why when I got it boxed yesterday with Colombian Mange, and I asked her about...
Who's Colombian Mange?
For me, because like she said, it's a lot of people going
through... Oh, that Toxic Dan is funny.
I mean, how is Toxic Dan talking about his mental health as vile?
Wait, Angie, he just called Canadian Angie Colombian.
I know, yeah. But he's vile, that man. Do you know what I mean?
He is funny, I will give him that.
You just want to see his lies unravel, and it's been...
But no lies have been unravelled. Are they okay? Nothing has been unravelled about Zach. You know, love him or hate him, no receipts have been shown. What are we looking at? Nothing. Hot air. It was an embarrassment. Bring the receipts. Bring the receipts, man. The solid evidence.
And
I'm coming in your box. I'm ending my life.
Never ever have to tell a lie.
And did you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm coming in your box. I'm ending my life.
Okay.
Know something. I'll still speak out and I'll still say the same.
You just have a dislike. You just hate Zach Pearl. That's her problem. She's never liked the man.
He's underhanded behaviour now. He's going to come back and bite him in the butt. Well and truly, and in my opinion, well deserved.
Can I just say
that many people's lives are misery.
And we throw things in people's faces like his manipulation tactics. Look at when he got accused of SA, and then the first video we did, he come on dancing around in his underwear. Yeah. Why would you do that? Yeah. That's a massive fuck you.
Why would you target a 6-year-old, Dan? Has anyone spoke about this 6-year-old? Have they spoke on it? No, they haven't. Why would he out a 6-year-old on my platform? Have they, as FATSLOB spoken on it? No. No. Has anyone else spoken on it? No. You're a vile human being, Dan. Don't sit there talking about, what about my mental health? What about my mental health? When you're sitting there calling women CUNTs and saying the worst of the worst, no one's really going to think of your mental health because you're the one giving it.
So
no one's bullying him. No one's bullying this man. He is the bully.
She doesn't even care about anybody.
Can't stand this guy. I hate him. What he did with my mother.
People in her platform, that's all she cares about.
You know, encouraging people to come here.
Yeah.
That was it for me, really, when you did that.
So, with regards to your mental health...
Oh, God, I wish somebody got hold of this man. Thank you.
So his would either be he's sectioned himself or an informal one. Because they didn't section him. So obviously he's gone to them, told them, so then they've assessed him. So he's been in there for that 48 hours and then they've deemed him fit to go back out again.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't quote me on this because I'm not 100% sure, but either way, if it was an informal or it was him getting sectioned himself, he'd still receive the band anyway, the hospital band, because he was in hospital at that time. So again, I'm not 100% sure on that, but you can check that. But have a look and see everyone on here, have a look on here and have a see. about the different types of sectioning and then cross-reference with what he did, and then see if you believe. Again, it's not down for me or Pearl to say if he was on. We're just going off the evidence what was presented to us at that time, and this is a short stay in a mental health ward, and
But
then
the thing is,
on his way, on his way.
They are just bullies because they do that to Laura, to me, and now to Zach, and they go for people that just stand on their own. Do you know what I mean? They haven't got a group of people behind them.
My opinion, it's either the informal or his sexual self, because there's no way.
Come check this.
Oh, what's happened? Sorry. Hey, what's happened? For God's sake, one second. I really can't stand this.
Then he wouldn't have been near that. The choice of him leaving that ward wouldn't have been his own.
And even still, he wouldn't have been in and out in a couple of days like he said he was. If you get sectioned, you're in there and you can't find yourself out there. Stop spreading misinformation. Nobody's spreading misinformation.
Like we've said, Mills, go and have a look into it. Now, again, he was in there 48 hours, so that's for them to do their assessment, and then they've assessed him and deemed him fit to be able to leave. Ladybug, yes, I have actually, sweetheart. So have I, Mills. So have I.
Listen, all the users riding his coattails. Users just gonna be looking like absolute.
Oh, shit, one sec. Sorry, guys, one sec. I don't want you to... I get a bit worried I'm going to end up in my emails.
Hit that much, of course you're going to believe them. But all I'm saying is now, just sit back over the next couple of days and just watch how many more people come out.
How many more? But no, unless you come out with receipts, I'm not buying it. Sorry. I've got a clairvoyant that said she's got receipts on him because she's a clairvoyant. Nicole Mannix came up with no receipts apart from he didn't want to go home and didn't get me home. You got who else was there?
I'm sorry, but
who else was there? What do you mean how many people are going to come out? You know how many people came out about me, and I didn't even know half the people. Like this woman that said she was clairvoyant. Do you know what I mean? I had so many people making up shit about me that I didn't even know. So it doesn't matter how many people come out about one person on social media, because people come out about somebody for many reasons, and that's because they love to troll. They just hate the person. They want to get in. They want the clout. There's many reasons. So it does not matter how many people come out with something about one person on social media unless they've got receipts.
because you love me.
Sorry, Daddy.
Oh, should this be going up or down?
So there we go.
I'm a bit confused. This way.
Keep getting presented.
No, the other way.
And they keep defending him. Then that.
Oh, for God's sake. I can't get this right.
We shouldn't support this person. We shouldn't support that person. What we can do is present you with evidence. Now, in my opinion, after you've been presented all of this evidence, no, this isn't
What
just this
evidence?
evidence.
There's none. No evidence. There's nothing.
Still continue to support him, and that's completely fine. Again, no one's here to say you can't, but what you will have...
This man, please. Believe me when I say this man is trying to control you. He's trying to tell you who should and shouldn't be on this platform. He's doing it about Laura. You might not like Laura. Yes, she has said some stuff. But who's he to tell you who you can and can't watch, who you can and can't platform? Who's he to say all of this? Who's he to say get rid of Zach? It's because he got to number one in the dailies. They're jealous. There's no evidence on anything about Zach. Absolutely zero. And I don't care if 50 people came up about Zach. I would think, yeah, well, a lot of these people are probably trolls. So unless you've got solid evidence, last night was a shambles. I still haven't seen any evidence, any solid evidence about Zach and, the person that you say he is. Still haven't seen it. You've done the same to me. So why am I going to sit here and believe what you're saying? You have a dislike for him. Stop trying to control people. And this toxic Dan is the worst.
Where you treated your grandma in front of me was disgusting. So piss off.
I'm just going on mute. 1 minute.
All right. Do we want who? Dirty Dot 1966. How many times has Zach dragged people? You need to be held accountable. He can't continue to be the way that he is and expect no one to say anything. So, and again, if he's at a point where his mental health is deteriorating like this, and it's a threat to himself, he knows where the hospital is, he can go and check himself in again. He'll have fucking finger first name terms with him from the last time. Our
Jealousy,
triggers,
yeah.
Your triggers are not everyone else's issue. If this was somebody who'd done nothing, then I'd fully agree. But you can't.
I don't understand though with Zach, right? I don't understand why you don't get a cease and deceased. If I said that right, a cease and deceased. I know it's not legally bound, but however, I don't know why you don't, because he must have money. He should be getting it on Pearl and Dan, because Pearl's been going at him for a long time. She was the one that put his father in his box. Why isn't he doing anything? I'd be straight away doing it. Okay, to be fair, I never did it myself, but am I now? Yes.
I want you now to go back to when this happened with Donna. I want you to go back and I want you to pull print screens of where you were talking about bad mental health when Donna was fucking thrown to the wolves, because not a one of you did. Mental health is weaponised far too much.
Hope she washes her hands.
And again,
bet she doesn't.
It's used because you've been a shitty person. But I agree, mental health matters, and we should protect mental health. But you coming in here now and fucking screeching mental health, I want you to go back and I want you to find this same energy for when it were done.
I know, who made him king?
Until then, piss off. Well, he's not coming on today because he's not entertaining it. He's just going to come on tomorrow. Well, they don't care, and that's why it doesn't bother me. That's why, like with yesterday, with Colombian Mange, don't give a fuck what she's got to say. It's either by the fucking board or not at all. So take your pick. But anyone defending him, when I go live in a bit, or Pearl in a bit, she'll let you up. Come up and have your say, but make sure that you're ready to give a little statement about Donna's mental health, because not a fucking person bothered about hers. Who can? No one's making me
If you want to be up, let them up, but just be careful. If they start, just drop them.
Kat, nobody has made me a spokesperson. Thank you. You don't need to do that though. Nobody has made me a spokesperson for anything. I'm speaking what I believe, in my opinion. If people resonate with it and choose to believe me, then that's completely fine. But Kat, you come up, Kaz777, you're mocking the way that I speak. So what about my mental health there, eh?
Thank you.
What about my mental health, Kaz? So you lot coming in here trying to turn me down, it says absolutely nothing about yourself, and you have no credibility because you've lost your argument already. You cannot come on here defending someone whilst attacking someone else. What you can do is you can request a box. No, Stacey, no, I don't. But what I will say is I'll stand on fucking business for myself, and I'll believe what I believe, and I will speak about it. Okay? Any of you are welcome to come and get in this box now, and you can have your say. You can try and educate us. The second you start shouting and bawling and start attacking someone, you've lost your argument. So request a box.
What's happened?
Oh God! Of course she would jump up for the views.
Because everyone's going at him.
Well, good, he deserves everything he gets.
Exactly. These triggers aren't ours to fucking
terrible, isn't it? Peck mentality.
Morning, Pearl. I just messaged you. I didn't know you was live.
I need off the app because I'm too gobby.
Sorry, I've never seen it. I've been watching this. Sorry, me baby.
Mrs. B, can you please unfollow me, please?
Pearl, are you okay? I've just messaged you. I didn't know you was live.
It's all right. No, it was just Nicole come on last night and said something. Then Fact Freak had come on and said something, and I thought, oh dear, everybody's singing from the same hymn sheet, sort of. So what I said was he's going to be out with his own self now with his lies.
But you came on with no receipts. Where's the receipts? No receipts. It was just hot air.
No, he hasn't.
Also, he's not done his FYP this morning. Sorry, Dad. What?
He's staying off today.
I bet you is.
You're another bully, Top Girl. Another one.
I didn't mean to request, but I did want to just say...
she's
I know
horrible.
lots of
She's the
people
biggest
that
one.
have got mental
Horrible.
health, and I know quite a few that have been sectioned. So, I mean, where's all the paperwork for one? And also... Obviously, that is nobody's business, so really shouldn't have said that. But
Yeah, he said no.
mental health does not make you.
But why are people giving them views? Let me give you some advice, right? We all know that these people are bullies, right? It's pack mentality. It's not just one of them, two. It's 1, 2, 5. It's many people going at one person, right? Now they're questioning whether he's been sectioned, questioning his mental health and all that with his friend, I think is, you know. So, but yet people are still giving them views. See, my advice, I'm not saying who you can and can't watch. That's entirely up to you. I'm just giving you some advice, and that is to stop viewing them, because then they'll soon change their behavior and realize, oh my God, the whole app's gone against us. Why? Because you're the bullies. So when they realize, yeah, that the whole app has gone against them, they're not getting the views they were getting, they will change their behavior and stop bullying that person. And that's what I feel people need to do. But however, you can watch whoever you want. I'm not telling you where you can and can't go. But they're doing it also for views. Do you get what I'm saying?
People didn't believe all of that when it was going on
People
before
need
we
to
realised
stand up on this TikTok against these bullies. Pearl, Dan, Top Girl, Torian. Just kidding. Just kidding on that one. Who else is there? Luke, Misread. Yeah, people need to start standing up. Let's not forget what happened with the Chippy. Yes, let's not forget what happened with the Inquisitor. Yeah, I know people love drama. I know people want to sit in there and watch it. Yeah, but if you want to watch it, okay, give them views, but then don't support them by gifting them. Don't do that. I'm not telling you what you can and can't do, but however, that's the only way these bullies are going to realise they can't just sit there and go around bullying one person. It's not okay. If you've got back and forth, okay, I'll understand that. But there's no back and forth here. So everyone has to stand together. Stop supporting these bullies and remember what happened to the Inquisitor.
He's literally bullied Miss Red. She said on for a long time without it. So... And everyone's saying, oh, well, what about Saxman? You can't blame your mental health. If you're about
he suffers with so
Stop
bad
giving these people views, guys. Stop giving them views.
He'd make him a fucking more decent person. He wouldn't attack people's mental health 24/7. I mean, for what?
Well, he'd have empathy for it, wouldn't he?
Look at the state of them AI videos walk around what he's in. He's laughing in comments what that fucking...
Thank you, Zayana.
That page make. But then he's laughing and joking.
Jump in the box if you want, Zayana. I don't know if you...
Put in there.
Zayana, you know, you jump in the box whenever you want if you want a cam too, yeah? Otherwise, I'll just keep it like this if you're busy. But if you want a cam too, just jump in anytime.
Well, no. Oh, yeah. Can I just say as well, with regards to him hurting himself, how many times did he tell Kieran to off himself? That's what going into it's not triple figures. So where's Kieran's mental health?
Yeah, okay, only if you're free, Zayana.
What about
only if you want
all
to.
the shit that he's done to Luke as well? Like, no, I'm sorry, I don't care.
Yeah, but it doesn't. But the thing is, guys, you're doing it as a group. It's now looking like a bully group, and that's exactly what it is. You're not having a one-to-one back and forth. You're all jumping in a box, going in on one person. Yeah, and guys, please, thank you, Zayana. Please remember what happened to Inquisitor, and I have to mention it. And it's not something I want to talk to, or not forget about him, but other people it's happened to, where they've unalived themselves on social media due to bullying. Okay, so do remember that. They're sitting there questioning his mental health, and I just feel, you know, let's not, and I'm not saying that's going to happen, but let's stop that from happening again on social media. I mean, would you be able to sleep with yourself if you hadn't tried to do something or tried to intervene? And it's not because I have beef with these people. It's really not, because I don't have a huge issue with Top Girl. Can't stand Pearl, but however, I don't have a huge hatred towards them. They are bullies.
Zach whatever he does, but it's okay because he's got bad mental health. That's wild.
Entitled, that's why.
Like, Zach has done so much to so many people, and where's the
has he?
for what he's
Has
done to
he?
people? You're all in here saying, "Yous are a pack of wolves." Well, so was Zach.
You know what, let me tell you something. I fall out of everybody because, listen, I'm going to blame this on my BPD now. I push a lot of people away because that's just me. I have a trust issue. I have all of these kind of things, and I find it hard to keep relationships, friendships. I'm not going to lie. You know, however, that could be part of my mental health. I don't know. But if he could be the same way. He maybe finds it hard to keep friendships. It does not mean it should be resulted in people dragging him all over this app because he has argument with people. That's an argument. But you have not come out with solid receipts as to this guy is what you're saying he is. Do you know what I mean? We all argue, so what? Big deal. Okay, he's argued with a few people. I'm not saying he has, but that's what they're saying. So what?
Amelia, are you up here to... 1 minute, my JD. Are you up here, Amelia, to side with Zach? If anybody's for Zach, come up, please. It's not one-sided.
Oh, you're doing it for views.
Amelia? I don't think Amelia realises she's in the box. Anybody wants to come up and, like, stand in Zach's corner, please. This is not a biased platform. Come up and have your say. That's not a problem.
Not a biased platform. Yes, it is, Pearl. Yes, it
everybody's
is.
welcome up. Mod, you'll have to put... Oh. Hi, creating Craft and Crazy.
Let me see if she'll let me in.
Craft and Crazy.
Let me see if she'll let me in. Do you not buy his platform, eh, Pearl?
Well, I'd like to know how he's got away with this for so long and no one's come forward.
Because he's the bestie and
so she said she's not platform. She's not biased. Let's get in.
He's probably scared of him. He's probably manipulated.
Scared of him. That's what I mean. He must have been really scared of him.
Said that my mental health is bad, manipulating him.
Right, I'm in the box. Oh, I have been get lit in.
Oh, there she is.
Hello.
Hi, Manj.
Hello.
Hi, Max.
Yeah. So can I just have my say without being interrupted, though, please?
First, there was FYP files before you, so hush your guns and wait your turn.
Oh, then I'm good. Listen, don't talk to me like a piece of shit. You're nothing but a bunch of bullies, and I'm out. Don't ever talk to me like that again, Top Girl, right? Got it? Piss off. Who do you think she is talking to me like that? She could have just said, yeah, no problem. Do you know what I mean? Don't talk to me like I'm a piece of shit. Nothing but bullies. How dare you? Who do you think you're talking to? Do you know what I mean? Absolutely not. I'm not sitting in that box.
Can I have my say, please? Somebody take Amelia out of the box and put her back in. Let her have a say.
Oh, my God.
I don't want it to be one-sided.
Well, can I have my say, then?
We'll let you know, love.
Yeah, go on, F-Page News.
I just wanted to let you all know you're all nothing but a pack of bullies. You're all sat here. You're all mothers and grandmothers.
I'm not.
And you sat here, all of you together, bullying one person.
Yeah. Because that one person is affecting everyone in this
You're a weirdo, Luke. Go away.
Yeah, you're a weirdo, mate.
Oh, of course, Luke's in there.
You're sat on live, just screaming on the screen. Pathetic. You're all bullies.
But you come in and insulted Luke.
Let's hope your kids stop following your footsteps.
Oh shit, I sent a rose by mistake. Give me another one. Give me my rose back. That was a mistake.
Total ratability. Oh, Luke, sorry, Luke. Would you like to speak?
No.
I'm in the box. Right, could turn my volume up.
Elusive.
Hello?
Am I talking?
You said give me 1 minute.
Oh God, not total ratability.
Right, go on, Total.
Speak then.
One, you said that this is an unbiased platform,
Understand,
right? You've got untold amount of people in the boxes going against one person. You've got numerous amount of people in the comments going against one person. You're completing a pack of wolves. Honestly, what do you want to see him do? Do you want to see him come on live, slit his wrists and kill himself? Because that is what's going to happen. You're disgusting, the all of you.
I've said multiple times anyone can get in the box and defend Zach, so how does that work?
Is that all you wanted to say? Oh, okay.
Bye.
Right, so yeah. So
give us your 2 pence for your thoughts.
So yesterday, right, there was no evidence shown by Nicole. That backfired on her. That was embarrassing. That was just What, because he left her? He wouldn't get her home in a cab. How embarrassing. The way she was going on, I thought he had attacked her. So she brought no receipts. Factory brought no receipts. I keep saying there's receipts of who you're saying Zach is, but I never see them. There's nothing. I believe you're all jealous. Yeah, I believe you're all jealous because it got to number 1 on the leaderboard.
Respond back to Angie,
and this is not a back and forth. But Luke the judge, I have not finished speaking. You say you're not a biased platform, but I've only just started.
Angie, you're one of the most biased.
I have not finished. You're not biased, so let me have my say then.
You're going to cry in a minute. Fucking hell, who is she?
Who are you? Who do you think you are, Luke? I've sat here, waited, been polite, been respectful.
Let me just have a say, stop muting anybody. Let me just have a say, because it's not a biased platform. We're not your platform.
Oh no, mine isn't biased, Pearl. So this is not a back and forth with 2 people. This is a pack mentality where there's 6 people going on 1 person. Now let's not forget people like the Inquisitor that unalived himself on social media because of bullying. And you're sat here because you have a dislike for him. That's all it is. You have a dislike for him. All of you do. Yes, Luke, you're the worst. You're all honestly bullying a vulnerable man.
Listen, you were the one that questioned your own supporters. Great.
So what? Oh, great. Who are you talking about, Luke? Who are you talking about? Give me specifics. Who?
She was SA'd.
Who?
You went against her.
Who,
You
Luke?
went against one of your own supporters.
Who?
Questioning about
Who, Luke? Who?
Don't you dare come in here.
Oh my God! It's not your deflection. Tell me who. Well, don't deflect it. Stop deflecting, Luke. Who are you talking about? Tell me who you're talking about. Who are you talking about?
Who do you think you are?
Who are you talking about? He won't even give me a name. He can't even give me a name as to who I questioned.
Who do you think you are?
You can't even give me a name as to who I questioned. Who I questioned, Luke? Give me a name.
The woman that came on your platform and said she was SA'd.
Who? Who, Luke?
Don't you dare come on here.
What name? What name, Luke?
Listen, you've come here saying
Who?
I came in here for you, not Zach.
You know, but you can't give me a name. You are deflecting. I've come in here to talk on Zach. But here you are, going in on me.
Questioned her SA.
Who are you talking about, Luke? Give me a name.
I'll tell you. Hold on. And you did say to her father as well, show me the death certificate of your baby.
No, I didn't. There you go. There you are, a liar, and you've lied about Zach Kevenshaw, because that's a goddamn lie. Why would I ask someone a birth certificate for their child?
Guys, please,
Luke, it was Kirsty.
Who the hell is Kirsty? I don't even know who Kirsty is.
Kirsty, your supporter that came in your box.
Who?
Questioned her SA, you moron.
No, I did not, Luke. Why are you lying? Show the receipts immediately. Show the receipts. Who the hell is Kirsty?
Angela, will you mute her a second? Angela,
You tried to box Chester's abuser.
Angela, whilst you're talking about bullying, etc., what about the Inquisitor when you let everyone on talking about them when they was being called a peddler, but yet you still actively platform people that call it me? What about my mental health?
But you call other people peddlers.
You
have a vile mouth on you. You have a vile mouth on you. Why should we feel sorry for you?
You made me feel like complete shit for 5 days in a row, love, after that competition.
Oh, Katie, move on, Katie, move on. You are like single white female. It's been 6 months with that competition, and here you are still talking on me. 6 months is that competition, Katie, you silly cow. Get a grip of yourself. Katie, get a grip of yourself. That competition was 6 months ago. I had my opinion on you. You did not like it. I said she was going to be ruthless, my competition. I'm sorry you didn't like my answer. I don't think you can sing, and I'll say it again. But 6 months later, Katie, 6 months. But Katie, you're obviously here for clout, love. But
Let her respond to you. Dan, 1 minute. Angie, let this last respond to you.
But it's been 6 months, Pearl. 6 months ago.
My mental health didn't matter to you when I was telling you how I was feeling. You was making me... Honestly, for those 5 days, I felt like shit.
Right, can I reply to that, please?
All because somebody I didn't even know on an app.
Can I reply to that? First of all, I made it very clear the talent show is not for that. Oh, first of all, can I reply to without being interrupted, please? First of all, I made it very clear. It's a
Has somebody muted her? Unmute her. Stop.
Can I reply to that without being interrupted, please? Now that was first of all about 5 months ago, right? Second of all, I've always said it's a ruthless talent show. I'm going to give you my honest answers. We don't do sob stories. We don't talk on mental health on a talent show. We don't try and pull on people's heartstrings to try and win a competition. We don't do any of that. I don't understand why you brought your mental. I don't understand, Katie. Why would you enter a talent show if you had severe mental health and you could not take the criticism? I criticised you. You didn't like it. Get over it. It's 5 months ago.
If his mental health's bad.
Dan, 1 minute. Dan, 1 minute. Let these two just sort this out. Just 1 minute, please. She's getting there.
Yeah, 5 months ago that happened, and I've always said it's a ruthless talent show. I said I'm going to give you my honest opinions, and that's what I did. I gave you my honest opinions, and you're crying that your mental health is not in a good place because of it. Well, you shouldn't have applied then.
It's not in a good place now. My mental health's doing better than it's ever done.
Well, obviously it's not because you're still talking about it 5 months on.
Like you do,
I'm talking to you because you're saying somebody else's matters more than other people's. You can't pick and choose whose matters. Everybody's matters.
But Katie, it was a talent show. It was a talent show, and it's ruthless.
If you're chairing a talent show, surely then you'd have a duty of courtesy to contestants.
But the thing is, I gave her my opinion on her, and she didn't like it. That's all it was. She didn't like my opinion I had on her.
Angie, we all watched that.
Right, Angie, what's your opinion on what's going on with Zach now?
Well, with Zach, like I said, I think with Zach,
Angie gave that we're giving her attention and you didn't like it.
What are you talking? Steph, let me tell you something. Dave and Sam also offered her a studio, which never happened either, to take her to a studio.
Trying to defend somebody's mental health, but you have mocked nearly everybody's in this.
No.
Mental health. Angie, I've not finished talking. You come here on a moral high ground, taking the piss out of us for mocking somebody else's, but you do it continuously.
But you do it. Yeah, the thing is, so.
I'm not finished talking.
Well, then hurry up. You're the most violent person on this app. Call yourself a Muslim. Nothing Muslim about you.
You've mocked me. You've mocked Luke. You've mocked Pearl. You've mocked Dan. You've said the most. You mocked Corey. You brought his family on. Everything you are now.
Can I reply?
Yourself.
Right.
So shut the fuck up.
Can I reply now?
Listen to people.
Yeah. Can I reply now? Can I reply now? Corey brought my family up, but you're forgetting that, yeah? With every reaction, there's a reaction. He brought up my family. You, Top Girl, have also brought up my mother, so you're gonna get it back, yeah? But you don't like getting it back because that's what bullies do.
1 minute, Angie. Right, listen, why people go at you over your family is because you bring them on.
Yeah, listen. And I'll bring
Listen, let us talk to you, then you can reply. You do storylines with your man. You put your father the most biggest disrespect by saying you had sex with him, right?
No, I didn't.
So no wonder people are going to talk about you, Angie.
I didn't mock her mum.
Yeah, go on.
I said to her, I didn't mock her mum. I didn't bring her mum into it. I said, I hope you get run over by a bus when you're visiting your mum. So I didn't fucking talk about her mum. I talked
but who's gonna look after my mum when she's in hospital if I got run over by a bus?
She's level-headed. She's not a drunk.
You know, the thing is, Top Girl, you're the most vilest person. You sit there calling yourself a Muslim. There's nothing Muslim about you, love. Nothing. Yeah, I'll bring your religion into it. Because I've had a Muslim on my platform saying there's nothing. They don't claim you.
Why are you bringing into it?
Pearl, can I just make a point, please, before this gets into
Sorry, come on, Maggie.
We start, yeah.
And sorry, you know when people
I
come
forget
to
if I
your
get
house
banned, I
and
get
stuff,
banned.
unsolicited, which they shouldn't be doing, pulling up at anybody's house is wrong, and you say you feel scared in your own home because of people doing this, which again I reiterate they shouldn't be doing, and you say you're a woman's woman, why would anybody be dragging Nicole for saying that she was made to feel scared in a country that wasn't her own country when she was left to her own devices and not supported by her friend?
Right, okay. First of all, when she was talking, I thought it was very OTT, very dramatic. I thought she was going to say he attacked her or something. That's what I was expecting her to say. And she said he didn't want to get her a cab home because he wanted to go to another bar. And I thought, is that it? To me, it wasn't that deep. I just thought she kind of put it on a lot. And I said, and how can she be scared in Amsterdam when she's living in Bali on her own? Bali is a lot worse than Amsterdam, love.
Angie, I don't disagree. I did feel it. Sorry, Pearl. I did feel it was like super dramatic. I don't disagree with you, but ultimately, I don't think anybody, and I'm not digging you out, Ange, but I don't think anybody can claim to be a woman's woman and then diminish how somebody felt in that situation.
Okay, you know why I said what I said, and I am a woman's woman, but I can't stand women that do what they do to men, sitting there making it very over, very like something had happened to her, that he had done something to her. She's got all these receipts, and I'm like, oh my God, what's he done to her? And it was, he just left her. He just didn't want to go home. He didn't want to get her home.
She said was 1 minute, Jelly, 1 minute. What she said was she didn't have a phone. She hadn't crossed it over to get that connection. He was her phone line. All she asked him was to make a call, and he didn't do that. He was leaving her vulnerable. She didn't have a phone, and that's why she went onto it. And I just think, what an absolute Kent for doing that when you're in a strange country with nothing at all. She was frightened.
So
I don't. The thing is, this is the thing. Can I just reply to Jelly really quickly? Do you want? Can I just reply to Jelly for a second, right? I don't believe a story. I really don't. I just, I feel she's a woman living in Bali on her own, and she's scared of being in Amsterdam. I find that really odd.
She's on her own in Bali, Ange.
She's not on her own in Bali.
Well, okay, but she must go to some places on her own. Isn't that where she lives?
It's because you're on your own 20%.
Isn't that where she lives?
On her own.
I don't buy it. I just see a woman that's just trying to throw this man under the bus because she doesn't like him, and she's jealous.
Angela, what if it was me? Would you have the same energy?
She wasn't alone in Amsterdam. She was with Zach in Amsterdam. She still wasn't on her own, but Zach was leaving her on her own. She felt vulnerable. Angie, how can you sit there and say you don't believe it for that?
Listen, like I said, right? Yes, I understand that. If I was to go out with a friend, I'd make sure they get home. They'd make sure I get home, right? That is a friend. However, I don't think it was that deep. I expected something a lot worse, than what she had said. I think it backfired on her. I do.
Because you that far up Zach's ass, that's why you side with
No, I'm not. I'm a woman's woman.
You can turn it around on its ass and say he was in the wrong for that. Just watch.
Listen, maybe he's not the best of friends, but I don't think it's solid receipts that he's this person you're saying he is either.
Sorry, Corey, can I just ask one more thing and then I'm going to jump down? And if the story Nicole told wasn't about Zach and it was about Alex, let's say, what would the reaction to her story be?
But can I just say, Jelly, they did end up going home together, so I don't understand the point of what she was trying to say, because they did go home together and then, didn't they, in Amsterdam? So what's the problem?
What would your reaction be?
No, but I'm asking you the question, Jelly. They did go home together.
You haven't answered my question either.
Yeah, but you can't answer that question. They did end up. Okay, they had a bit of an argument because. Okay, we'll answer one sec. But they did have a bit of an argument, right? It's because he wanted to go to another bar or something like that, and he wouldn't get her home. But they eventually did go home together. So what's the problem here? They did go home together, did they not?
Because she felt vulnerable.
Of course she did. Okay, what was the question about Alex?
You need to say she didn't, Ange.
I don't buy it.
Think back to the time when you went out with Rickster and you were absolutely off your tree. How vulnerable you felt in that moment.
Yeah, but she came on like she had all these. She came on like she had all these receipts and she was gonna, there's this big.
She hasn't got receipts, Ange. You're just to dismiss her because it's against Zach.
So effectively, what Angie wanted was more drama than she was given.
No, I just don't think it was that deep. He got her home, did he not? Yes or no? Answer the question. Did he get her home in the end?
There's more to come. There's more to come.
Okay, but the question is, you're not answering my question. Did he get her home? Yes or no? In the end?
Angie,
yes, he did. What's the problem?
So did Rickster. You cried about him for 6 months.
Equally, Top Girl, if there's more to come, this isn't fucking EastEnders. Just release what you've got to release.
It is EastEnders. It's drama talk.
At the end of the day, no one Fact Freak then came out with receipts. Why did he jump on the bandwagon? Why is he suddenly coming out of it? Why didn't he come out of it a long time ago?
What did he say wrong, Angie?
Who?
What did Fact Freak say?
I don't even know what messages he came out with. There was no
Didn't say
receipts.
nothing.
I don't get what Fact Freak's done wrong.
Well, he was trying to throw him under the bus for whatever reason. Didn't make sense.
Angie?
Huh?
What did he throw him under the bus?
Oh, he came out with these messages, and it didn't make sense to me. I'm not going to lie. I was very
So
confused.
you're saying that someone threw someone under the bus, but it didn't make sense?
Well, the thing is, he tried to, and it backfired on him.
Right, okay, Angie.
Yeah. And if it was like you said, AB, I'd have the same reaction.
Angie always goes against the grain, don't she? Don't tell, like,
Angie?
if we
I'm
say
not going
one thing,
against the
Angie says
grain.
Yes, you are, Angie. Yeah, you are.
Oh, that's just ridiculous.
Anything else, Angie?
What?
you'd like to say?
Yeah, is it because I'm not joining into this bully life that you're holding here? It is. Why? Okay, if it was Pearl, right? That's a back and forth. Okay, Zach's maybe said things about Pearl. Pearl say things about him. Fine, you got that's just 1-on-1. But you got 7 people in the boxes going on one person who is a vulnerable guy.
No, because he's gone at all of them people. Are you?
Yeah, but then go on your own platform in there.
Pissed?
Go on your own platform. But this here, you've got 8 people against one person. I don't think it's fair.
Angie, one minute, Angie. He's gone at everybody, so now everybody's just fucked off, and they all coming with their own little piece. But everybody's being made to look truthful. There's a woman in there that was a life was destroyed, and he was behind it.
A life was destroyed. Who are you talking about? Life is destroyed.
Come on about Donna.
I just think to get there. Morning, everybody.
He tried to take.
Morning, Miss Red.
Good job. She was a strong woman and had a good community behind it.
Can I just interject here regarding the Fact Freak thing yesterday? Obviously, I come on yesterday and I will stand by this. I know it's true that I was completely sabotaged, right? And what Fact Freak was doing, he was clearing his name. And, obviously, because of what he was clearing his name just to say, I had nothing to do with that. And he never come for Zach in his life. He never put Zach down. He stayed quite neutral. He just wanted to prove to me and everybody else he had no involvement. So leave that freak alone, Angie.
Can I ask you, Miss Reg, because apparently your life has been destroyed. Right, your life has been destroyed. Why did you send those photos and then turn around and say that you were triggered? He shouldn't have sent those photos. Who was begging you not to do it, not to speak on them because of his mental health? And you shared those photos knowing it triggered you. If it triggered you, Miss Reg, why did you forward them on? Why, if you were triggered by those photos, Miss Reg, why did you forward them on?
Right, okay, so how many times have Angie, you don't give a fuck about the photos, you just use
I've not seen them, Miss Red, and I don't want to see them.
You do not give a fuck.
I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them. But you forward them on. You said you were affected by those photos, but yet quite happily forward them to other people to be triggered.
I received photos out of the blue from nowhere. I never questioned anybody's mental health at all.
Because he was begging you, wasn't he, Miss Red? He was begging you to leave him alone. That's what he was doing. And you never left him alone.
It was emotional black. Trying to stop it.
Yeah, he was trying to stop an exposure because he was in a vulnerable state. An exposure that you shouldn't have done in the first place.
No, he wasn't. He was auctioning Beyonce tickets online.
You got that wrong, Angie.
Oh, listen. You shared those photos on and had a good laugh at someone's SH, didn't you, Miss Red? Yes, you did. You had a laugh at his Miss Red. I'm going to go now, guys. Yeah, you did. Yeah, that's why you laughed. You forwarded them on and to affect other people.
Fact Freak sitting in the comments saying DA mocked his unalive account.
Oh, what the 19-year-old, you mean? How old was she, Fact Freak? 1920? Who was that, 1920? I don't give a shit about your mental health. Sorry, Fact Freak, after the things that you've done on this life, you fat slob.
You give a shit about fucking Zach's mental health, mate.
Listen, this man sat there, mocked my father's death, and turned around and said he doesn't give a fuck about my mental health. So, how I'm going to give a shit about his? That's what he said, okay?
One minute, everyone. Does the Fact Freak want to come up?
And please, guys, just do boxes one at a time.
Right, anyway, Miss Red, do you want to say anything to Delusive Angie?
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Oh, God, is that it?
Can I say something to her? She's gone. What you're trying to do, Angie, is when you're saying that here we go. Angie, it's very hypocritical that you come in here and say about having hate lives on one person when you've held many hate lives on myself, Misread, Corey, Dan. You've had...
No, I just do what you do.
All right, am I allowed to speak, Angie, or not? Is it the Angie show again? And Angie, you said that he was trying to reach out at a vulnerable time.
Where's she gone? Let him speak.
Pearl, you said he was trying... Them pictures were took 3 months before. They were 3 months before.
Exactly, and what he tried to do was send them to Miss Red to shut Gracie and Mama Kaz up. End of. And that's exactly why he sent them to her.
Can I reply to that though? The way I see as to why he sent those photos, he was begging people to stop doing an exposure on him because he was in a vulnerable state. Because he was reaching out to people in a vulnerable state. Yeah, but why would you want to do an exposure on a man that's been sectioned? Why would you want to do that? It's been SH.
He's never been sectioned.
Well, okay, forget the sectioning, but he had SH. He definitely SH.
Not by the mental health team. He's trying to put himself involuntary, so shut up. Andy.
Yeah, okay, it's definitely SH though.
Any other man on this app, you would be dragging him all over this app.
Corey speak.
And if I say something was going to go on, right? Say I just started doing Luke and Red now, right? They're going to do an exposure live on me. If I sent you photos from 3 months ago of me doing something to myself, would you try and stop Miss Red and Luke
from doing the exposure?
Yeah.
Of course I would.
You're doing an exposure on me. You are such a fucking liar.
How would I sleep at night if that man unalived himself because I decided to do an exposure or encouraged it? How would I sleep at night?
You commented on my post saying you're doing an exposure on me.
Am I? No, I'm not. Just because I said it doesn't mean I'm doing it.
Explain your comment, you silly call.
Yes, just because I said it doesn't mean I'm doing it, Dan.
So you're admitting to being a liar then?
That is exactly
well, because I said something doesn't mean I was going to do it, Dan. You are the most violent person here. You are a bully. You are vile. Did you not target a 6-year-old, by the way?
One at a time, nobody can hear you.
Didn't you target a 6-year-old, Dan?
Angie?
What do you mean by a 6-year-old?
Oh, yeah. He outed a 6-year-old on my platform. I didn't know he was out.
Viewers were slating me, so I went to the profile and read the kid's name out, the first name and the parent's name as well.
Yeah, that's a disgrace, yeah. But let's not talk about that, eh?
Angie?
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Have you asked Mama Kaz and Gracie why they were going to do what they were going to do on Zach?
No, I haven't.
There you go then. So you ain't got information.
Can we share the light?
But why? I don't understand why people are doing these exposures anyway. I would never do it on someone that's mentally not in a good place.
Don't worry.
I would never do it on someone like that.
I just go against Donna all the time. Any attack on Donna, innit, Angie?
What do you mean? Donna's always talking on me. I clap back.
Well, she does FYP grow up, Angie.
So do I. I do FYP. So when she's talking on me, I speak on it.
If Gracie or Mama Kaz wants to come in, please share the live.
I've shared it to Gracie.
And explain at that time why they were doing, want to do the exposure on them.
I've shared it to Gracie. Somebody else wants to share it to Mama Kaz. So, Corey, have you spoke?
Oh, Jesus.
Right, I'm going to jump down now. So if anyone wants to ask questions, let me know and I'll jump back in.
One last thing to you before you go.
No, Dan, 1 minute. And be sticking in case Mama Kaz or Gracie wants to come in and
What is it, Dan?
I shouldn't tell you the truth. So don't get them now. Just give it a minute or so. Moms, if they come in, kick somebody out the box and say,
the whole tooth and nothing but the tooth now, okay?
Someone in the comments has just said we're all as bad as each other. I don't think we are, darling, because we don't weaponise people's trauma.
All I want to say to you, Angie,
don't pick and choose. We don't pick and choose whose mental health is more important than the next.
But can I ask you a question, Miss Red, without shouting? Can I ask you a question? But if someone had come to me with photos of their SH, there's no way I'd be forwarding that on and wanting it to do an exposure and to encourage exposure. Whether I think they're weaponizing it or not, because I don't know that 100% whether they're weaponizing it or they're screaming out saying please, because I'm not in a good place. I would not know that information.
Stop the exposure, Angie.
But would you put your life on that?
Exposure on Michelle and Danielle.
Yeah, but would you put your life on that for being the reason?
Can I reply to Angie, please? Okay then, so you just said that, yeah? Fact Freaks in the comments, and you wouldn't mind me saying this, you played Fact Freaks voice notes where he was in the worst place of his life in front of thousands of people.
Yep. Can I reply to that? First of all, I didn't know what the voice note. Right. Okay, let me reply. First of all, I didn't know what the voice note was about. I do the FYP. It was on the FYP. I never put it on TikTok. Right? Somebody else put it on TikTok. Yeah. But if you're talking about emotional blackmail, you could say, was that emotional blackmail to the woman that he was saying it to? Then could you not? I'm not saying it is, but if you're talking about emotional blackmail, could that be one of it?
It's a man at the end of it.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm not. Listen.
Do you not use Smiles' mental health not to talk about her?
How old was his girlfriend? Wasn't his girlfriend 19?
With Angie, and when she was putting them out, I was still there around at all of this time. And yes, you did know what you were putting out, Angie.
Huh?
Liar.
No, I didn't. I didn't know what it was about. It was already on FYP. But you're acting like I exposed him. You're acting like I exposed him. No, I didn't. I was on FYP. It got sent.
Yes, you did. And
but everyone else played it. Other people.
Yes, you did.
Other people played that video. It wasn't just me. I never exposed it. It was already on FYP. But however, could we not say that was emotional blackmail towards his girlfriend? That voice note.
It's emotional blackmail. What you've done to me, Luke, and whoever else was on the call.
What call?
Smiles. You rang me and Luke.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll explain that. Yeah, I did. And I admit that. And I'll tell you why. Because Smiles was...
Let them finish, Angie.
So you had a phone call with me and Luke, and you said that that you didn't want us to speak about the Smiles situation and her being a massive scam artist because of her mental health and she's got kids, etc., etc. So it's not the same thing.
Okay, can I reply? Because I'll never be like you. I have empath for people. Now, I know Smiles. Can I finish, please? Can I finish? Can I finish, please? Right, can I finish, please? Can I just reply to this, please? Well, I've been spoken to Smiles. She wasn't in a good place. Now, I'm going to take that as serious, yeah? Whether she was or not, I don't know, but I'm going to take that seriously. So I actually said to Luke, please, listen, you can speak on her, but please be careful because she's not in a good place mentally, yeah? So that's, as a host, that's my responsibility. If someone's come to me and say, listen, Angie, I'm not in a good place, I'm going to take that seriously regardless. So I've gone to Luke and say, Luke, I'm not saying you can't talk about it, talk what you want, but please be sensitive about the situation. Did I not say that to you, Luke? Yes, I did, because of her mental health. I have empath, unlike yourself here, who will expose people who don't want to be here anymore.
You know, when everyone found out on the app that the baby was a twin, and I was upset and I was crying. You let 7 people in your box and laugh about it when it was my trauma.
What are you talking about, Top Girl?
Let everybody laugh at me crying. Did that not affect my mental health?
That's a lie. That is a lie. I don't even know what you're talking about, Top Girl.
Are you joking, Miss? Did a whole fucking lie on it?
That is a lie. Laughing about what? No one laughed. No one would laugh at a child. Nobody would laugh. No one would laugh. You like to twist everything around. You would like to twist everything around, Top Girl. No one laughed. Yeah, you're a vile Top Girl. That's why you lost a lot of friends on here.
Like to twist everything.
She lost a lot. This Top Girl lost a lot of friends because she's a vile human being.
Why you weren't ever my friend anyway?
Yeah, all you talk about is the actual things. It's quite disgusting what you talk about on here. Disgusting. Put your face on camera, Top Girl, but you can't.
I wish you never put your face on
camera. No, you've got all these opinions, but you don't want to put your face on camera, do you? She laughed when people came to my house with an elderly mother here, did you not? I have my niece sometimes come here, and you thought it was funny that people turned up at my house while you're sitting, hiding behind a green screen. Yeah, sitting there, you'll be crying if someone came to your house, Top Girl, crying.
Was you not?
You'd be crying if someone came to your house, but you thought it was funny people coming to mine. You thought it was funny, did you not, that people came to my house?
Yes, I did, because you laughed at everything else. You said I was going to abuse my kids. So
that was twisted. That was twisted everywhere. I can play that video. That was twisted, and you know it. You twisted that. You're the weirdo. You sit there screaming with your kids in the background, and they're crying, needing you, and you're screaming. But people don't want to mention that, do they? They don't want to mention how Top Girl sits on her platform with her kids screaming in the background.
You know what she's going to do. You know exactly what Angie's going to do now. Exactly.
Well, it's true. I've come with the truth. You sit there screaming, calling people cunts. Calling people cunts, but you've got your baby on your lap.
You know what my son's first word's going to be? Angie's a cunt.
See, there you go. But you got your kid next to you, haven't you?
Oh, Grace is here.
See, when it was Fact Freak, it was emotional abuse and emotional blackmail, but when it's Zach, it's not the same. How does that?
But no, I said it could be the same. How about fact free for that voice note? Was that emotional blackmail to his girlfriend?
No,
I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it could have been. It could have. It could look like that.
Zach does every single time.
Oh, well, that's just because you have a dislike for him.
I think one of the most important things what's been missing is what Nicole actually did mention last night, and it hasn't been mentioned in this box today, is when she was in Amsterdam and she was fearful, she was at that time thinking that they were going to be getting robbed. And I don't know whether somebody was following them or she just thought, but she was unsafe and fearful.
Yeah, that's what you call rugs, love.
Wanted to go home.
That was a paranoia of the rugs that she was on.
Guys, Lacey can't in the box because she's at work. She just messaged me.
There's two things.
She's at work, Pearl.
Oh, Lacey, the only reason is why, can we just share this with her? And you drop somebody out and put just Nana in her land, you don't run away.
Oh, no, I'm not listening to this. This woman has stalked me, for God. She goes on about me for months. Leave me alone. I'm asking you to leave me alone, you goddamn woman scorned. Woman scorned. Can I just quickly say, this woman sat in Miss Red's live, crying her eyes out, saying we mocked a child essay, to then jump into my box for the next 6 months after we apparently mocked an essay. You did just, Nana. It was you. You sat in Miss Red's live crying.
You don't give a shit about anything.
Crying. I don't care. You're a nutter. There was a platform. You're everywhere. You're a stalker. You are a stalker, you weirdo.
Stalker to you, but you do the absolute fucking worst to everybody on this app.
So, here we go.
Victim yourself.
No, you're the victim. You're the professional victim. You sat in Miss Red's live crying. Did you not? Yes or no? Did you not?
I don't give a shit what you said.
Did you not?
You don't fucking own this app.
Did you not?
You mock everybody.
Yeah, you keep muting me, Top Girl. Stop muting me. Right? You sat in Miss Red's live crying, saying we mocked your child essay, but then you sat in my box for 6 months later, you fucking weirdo.
Liar.
You did. We all know you did. It was you.
I couldn't stand you when I went in Miss Red's box.
Right? But then why did you sit in my box months later? Why did you sit in my box months later? Oh, Pearl, I can't sit with this woman. She's been stalking me.
Speak one at a time. Just use two. Speak one at a time, and then you can have your say.
Right, this woman.
Nana has a say, then you play Angie.
Oh, she just wants a platform. She's everywhere I go.
Guys, one at a time. Come on, man. The viewers are watching.
She's desperate for a platform.
She's already
She hasn't got a platform. She's got 50 people in there. 50.
Fucking platforms. Let the woman speak.
I turned around and said, "This is what she does to me all the time."
Go on.
This is what she does to me all the time.
Get on with it.
I'm a stalker, but I'm not. When I was in Miss Red's box, I did go in there and made the mistake of telling my fucking trauma on this live, on the live, because this one and people like her just mock it every day. So I told you this, Pearl, the other day, didn't I? I went in there and I supported you, and then you two got friends, and then I supported both of you. And then I felt like she was bullied, so I stayed in there where she was. That's exactly what happened. So everything she says about me is an absolute lie. I know the truth. I've told myself.
We got the video.
Time and time again. But you want to put it out there that I'm this kind of fucking stalker. No. You mocked my essay, telling me that I'm a liar in front of thousands of people.
You are.
And thought it was funny. I'm not a liar.
Right, can I have my say now, please? Can I have my say? This woman said Miss Red's live, right, saying that we mocked her a child essay. I've got the video and I will play it later, right? Crying her eyes out. Then she came into my box 6 months later, wanting a platform. Love you, Angie. She's upset because she wasn't on the Christmas list. I did this Christmas list. She wasn't on it. She goes, I suppose you've got to be a big creator. Oh, excuse me, I'm talking. You've got to be a big creator to be, to be recognised around here. We were talking about someone. That was nothing about her. She jumps into my box and I said, what's the problem, just Nana? Because she's arguing. We weren't even talking about it. She got the wrong end of the stick. Then she plays on her mental health, saying my mental health's not good. Then she decides to fire up her live. She was after a platform and all her friends left her because she was obsessed with me. She talks on me daily. She's obsessed with it. No, just Mandy. 1 sec, I haven't finished. Just Mandy did a live on this woman. Wait a minute, Just Mandy did a live on this woman, right? Okay, and said the reason I left her live is because she's obsessed with you every single day. I don't believe your trauma. I don't have to believe you. It's my opinion. I don't believe you. I think you're a professional victim. Pearl, I come back. We're not with just Nana in it.
You've gone in and you hear just Nana being spoke about.
No, I'm not sitting with a woman scorned. I'm going to leave until
Angie,
just Nana leaves.
Right, if you go I'm not here, I'll help you.
I'm not with that woman. Sorry, not with just Nana in there. She's a stalker. She's sitting there with Miss Red's life, crying that I mocked her essay, yeah, to then come into my box. Yeah, coming to my box not so long after saying, I love you, Angie. Hi, Angie. Because she tried to get platform from Miss Red. She didn't get platform from Miss Red when she played the victim about talking on her trauma. So she then came into my platform to try and get platform out of me. It's facts. If you've got the video, guys, send it to me and I'll show you. So if I mocked your child essay, Just Nana, why were you sitting in my box for 6 months afterwards saying how much you loved me? You got my back because you didn't give a shit about your trauma. You were only wanting a platform and you couldn't get it out of Miss Red. That's the reason. And that's the last time I go into your live, Pearl, because I will never, ever, ever go into a box with Just Nana. And let me tell you why, because she stalks me on a daily basis, right? Her own friends, Just Mandy and the rest of them, left her because of her obsession with me. They got sick and tired of her constantly talking on me. She talks on me to get a platform. Now, I repeat, right, about her, I don't have to believe people's trauma. That's not mocking it. I have a right not to believe you. You shouldn't have brought it to the platform. You do believe me? No, you did not. You turned around and goes, well, I don't believe your trauma. Fine, I don't care if you don't believe me. But no one mocked you. You sat in Miss Red's live crying, saying that we mocked your child essay. Yeah? And I didn't know that was you until you left the cult. And then you came into my box. Yeah? Supporting me, saying you loved me. I've got your back. You sat up to 3 a.m. You were saying, why? Oh, that you need to be a big gifter on my platform to get recognized because you weren't getting recognized. You were desperate for a platform. And that's it. That's why you use your trauma to get a platform on this on here. And that's the only way I can put it, because I don't understand why you jump in a box of someone that you say mocked your essay. It doesn't make sense to me. You wanted a platform and you used your trauma to get it. That's how I see it, because it doesn't make sense. And then why would you put angel wings that came to my house into that box? I would never know. But however, I would have stayed in that box with that Just Nana? No. So if everyone wants to put this Just Nana in your box, do it. But I will not join your box with that woman in it, because I see her as a stalker. Every day, wherever I go, she'll be in the comments. Move on! I told you, right, I don't believe your trauma. You don't believe mine. Get over it. Move on. I don't think you're affected. I don't think you're triggered by it. I don't think you give a shit about it, to be honest. And the fact that you came into my platform after apparently we mocked your essay. Just move on. I don't want to be friends with you. Stop talking on me, because it's now you've got a bit of content now. Move on now. You've said your say. I mean, it's like multiple times. You keep going on. She doesn't believe me. She doesn't believe me. It's like you're on repeat. I don't have to believe you. Leave me alone and move on with your life. Stop trying to get a platform out of me, because that's what she's doing. And there's no way. Guys, if you want to get that person in your platform, get her in your box. I will not come to you. That woman will be putting the keywords. I will not come to you. That will be putting the keyword, her name, and I will never get into a box with that woman in it. Angel Wings, I'm happy to be in the box, even though she came to my house. That's how much I can't stand Just Nana, because of what she did with the mocking, saying that we had mocked. That's the reason. They've gone out of the box now. Who has?
Ryan and Angel Wings.
Angie I had your back. Angel Wings. But I didn't jump out because Angel Wings was in there. Yeah. I jumped out because Just Nana was in there. I am not going to be in a box with someone that can't move on from me. She will be going on for the next 6 months. She's got like this interview about, I'm going to tell my truth. What truth? We were never friends. Don't tell people we were. You was a randomer that got my box. There's no story. I'll tell the story now, so then you can save the bother. I don't believe your trauma. Okay? Just like you don't believe my trauma. I have a right not to believe you. You shouldn't have brought it to TikTok. Did I mock it though? No, I did not. Did I mock you? No. You didn't believe me. I don't believe you. Move on from it. I don't think you're affected or triggered because you've got one person on the internet that doesn't believe you. I think you play victim. I think you used your trauma to get a platform. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. You sat there made out like I was a monster mocking you. I don't mock no one's child essay. Sorry, Ziana.
Doing it for all the attention and the
doing it for the attention. You're a professional victim, and I can't stand women like you. If you've got an issue, go to a therapist.
It's about time
go
she
get
give
help.
up.
But there's nothing wrong with you. I don't think you're affected by what I said. I don't think you're triggered. I don't think it affected your mental health. I don't think any of these things. I don't think it affected you at all. I think you're doing it for a platform because you got this little interview because it's going to get you views. Why would you have an interview and talk on your trauma for views? It does not make sense to me. You don't believe my trauma. I don't care. You're a stranger on the internet. Stop going around and making out we were friends, like we had conversations. I'm going to tell my truth. I've got a story. You've got no story. Or apart from me telling you I don't believe you. That's your story. I'm going to save you your bother. I don't believe you. Hi, Ziana.
Hello, Angie. And at this point, she's more traumatised over you than her essay. That's bad to say, I know, but it is the truth.
Yeah, she's more bothered about me than her trauma. She's more bothered about what I think. Why do you care what I think? I'm a stranger on the internet. I'll tell you why you care, because you're a single white goddamn female. Leave me a fucking alone. Because you're a stalker. Everywhere I go, she's there. I'm actually concerned she's going to be sitting in my bushes next. Seriously. Go away. Your own friends left you because of your obsession with me. It's worrying. You're unhinged. Move on. I've said it. I don't believe you. You don't believe my trauma. I've said it. There's no story. Just move on now with your life. Thank you, Biggs. I just love a good rant. Sorry, calm down.
Because all their voices was coming through your mic, I was so panicking. I was like, Moose, I'll come in the box.
Oh, you should have got in their box.
Someone just said get in the box. I said, I don't know if Angie's going to go mad at me, and then you dropped out the box anyway.
Well, why would I go mad at you? What, to come in this box?
Oh, no, their box.
Oh, why would I go mad at you?
Hey, Angie. Because you had your own back there. You didn't need me, did you?
Oh, like when I say people defend me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can get in the box. Hey, Gypsy. Okay. I don't even know what I said.
You did really well there.
Oh, well, yes. I go mad. Sorry, guys. I told you I need anger management. I do. I definitely need to see this. Sorry, guys. I do apologise. 8 on 1. Exactly. I have my own, man.
Yeah.
But I'll never get... there's one person I won't get in a box with, and that's just Nana. Even people that come to my house. I won't get in just Nana.
Yeah, well done, Angie.
I never drop because Angel wins. I dropped because I can't be in a box with just Nana because I just feel she's a stalker.
Yeah, she just goes around the app begging it. She needs to stop. It's weird.
Yeah, I think she uses her trauma to get platform.
She don't jump in the box and be like, "Hi guys, how you doing today? Oh, that Angie talked about my trauma 6 months ago." Fucking shut up.
Yeah, it's like she's on repeat. How many times she said that, love? 100,000 times. 100 times.
We
don't care. Get over it.
Yeah,
I had to block her as well because she was coming into your life trying to get people out of your life to join her.
Yeah, she's been one reporting me as well.
Me and Lemon, wasn't it? Lily Lemon. She tried to get her into her life as well, trying to get basically viewers out of your life into hers. She's a bit on the Lulu side, I think.
She's unhinged, yeah, exactly. She's desperate, begging for a platform. She'll do anything for it, and I don't care if she does get one. I don't care. But just leave me alone. Stop using my name.
And she can't say it's affecting her because she's the one that keeps coming for you.
Currently, I will send one to her. Stop talking on me because I find it, even though people have done worse to me, with her, I feel she has stalker vibes about her.
Yeah, she can't say it's affecting her because she's the one constantly coming for you and talking on you in boxes. You weren't mentioning her.
I'm not going where she is and getting in the box. She's everywhere I am. There she is. It's good. I find it worrying now.
Do you not think that the clique knows what they're doing, though, by putting her into the box? Because they know that she...
Yeah, well, I can guarantee you put in the box, I don't give a shit. I will not get into your box with that woman in there. Because I will get a seat, whatever they call that, letter against her. So I will not be where she is for that reason. Because she's unhinged, man.
Yeah, I just think that they're using her as a trigger to...
Yeah, I didn't even care that Angel Whizzings was in there. It was her, just Nana, I had a problem with. Oh, God, don't you just love my rants?
Yeah.
Listen, I don't care if she gets a platform. I don't care. I mean, she hasn't got a platform. She sits on 50 viewers. But however, I don't care if she gets a platform. I don't care. Just leave me out of it. Just stop talking on my name to get that platform. Because I feel you're stalking me. Everywhere I go, she's there. It's these women on here so goddamn unhinged. I bet they're like that with their ex, you know, constantly messaging and please get back with me. It's bizarre. Move on. I've moved on from your love. Stop trying to get content out of me. Just move on in your life. You're obviously still affected by me. You know, just move on. That's all I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, you know, if you can do that, because someone that keeps talking on me has not moved on from me. And it's like you're in love with me. It's like weird.
Yeah, so she can't.
Yeah.
You can't stop talking about your ex and you're still phoning them and messaging them and trying to get their attention.
Yeah,
But
trying to
they
get my
don't care.
attention. It's like, I'm in a box. I'm not coming in where you are. Why are you coming where I am? Every second she's there. And I know people are going to do it deliberately, put her in now because of my reactions. But I've said to you, put her in the keyword. Won't cam to anyone that has her in the box.
No,
I
but you've
certainly
had
won't
this
get in the
reaction
box
for
if she's in there.
ages.
I certainly won't get in the box if she's in there. I certainly won't cam to you if you're in there. She will go into the to the keywords. Anyone says that she's in someone's box or whatever is going to be blocked. I'm not interested.
You've been saying it for ages and they've still been boxing her.
Yeah, and
They wouldn't like it if it was the opposite way round.
And they
You
can
felt like they
box
had
it.
some
Box
stalker
it, that's
woman that kept
fine.
being
But
boxed.
I will not be cam-toing it or talking on it again. You know? I'm just sick of it. This everywhere I am. I'm getting a bit fucking scared. I mean, how far could an unhinged woman go?
She never gets in the box and have a conversation about what's actually going on. It's just her trauma and
But
how
the
she
fact
thinks she's
is,
made her
show
feel.
me that video of her sitting in Miss Red's live, crying her eyes out, saying that me and other people were mocking her child essay, crying. But then months later, she's on my platform, and I didn't know this. I didn't see the Miss Red live, right? But they apparently were mocking her, and it was her, just Nana. And then she comes on my platform, love you, Angie, wanting a platform. So wait a minute. You're not affected that I've mocked your essay, because that's what you said. I never did that, but this is what she's saying. I mocked your essay, but you're not affected that I've mocked your child essay. You're not affected you want to come into my box for a platform, but now you're affected because I don't believe you? You're affected I don't believe your trauma, but you're not affected that apparently we mocked your child essay. Doesn't make sense. Oh, dear. Sorry, guys. Selective effect, being affected by, selecting when you want to be affected. I don't care what anyone says. She's doing it for a platform. And I don't care. Just leave me out of it. I don't give you 10,000 viewers. Just leave me alone.
Can you hear me, Angie?
I do.
Hi. I've never, ever got in the boxes before, but I just wanted to say well done for that, because you went in there to stick up for Zach, and they all came at you 8 against 1. She said it's not a biased platform, but yet, was anybody else in there to support Zach other than you?
No.
She put all your haters in, and then they make out it's not a bully.
Anna, I think, tried to get in. Did you say you tried to get in the box? But they probably wouldn't let her.
I did try to get in the box. Someone said, go and get in the box. I said, I don't know if Andrew got mad at me. And then you dropped out the box anyway. So.
Yeah, I know, because basically what I've said is, like, I've got my own mouth. I don't need defending. That's what I said. But it's not about me. It's about Zach, isn't it?
It was about that, but then they changed it, and they're just bringing everybody in that they know full well.
I shouldn't have said that, actually, that statement. I don't even know why I said that, to be honest, Anne. Yeah.
No, you did. I thought you did really well.
At least we know we could get in now, but I don't think anyone can defend you as good as what you defend yourself, Ange.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest, they can't stand the sight of me, so they would never have let me in the box.
But they said that you were shouting and screaming over everyone. Luke was the one that was screaming and shouting.
I thought Angie.
You know what? You can't have this. You say because someone just interrupts you.
Yeah, no.
But I think what they knew what they're doing by putting her into the box at the very end. The trigger.
Angry wings.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know anyone would want to put someone in that came to an elderly woman's house. That I don't understand why you do that. But however, we are talking about bullies. But however, I didn't leave the box because of Angel Wings. I left the box because of Just Nana. I was quite happy to stay, but I couldn't deal with that woman lying.
And another thing, I just say while I'm just thinking of it now, Angie, as for Top Girl, if she was so affected by what you said, why did she come in on your platform the other day?
Yeah.
Joking with Jack.
And they all scream out
so
things that you've done this, done that, but don't bring no receipts. That's what done my head in.
I mean, just
You got
so
Luke
affected,
screaming
2 weeks
something
ago.
about a R. You got Top Girl screaming something about us all laughing about a miscarriage with her other baby. I never remember that happen. I don't remember that happening.
Yeah.
Not at all.
You know what? You
But
got
they're
that just
trying to
Nana
put that on
talking
your
about
name.
you got just Nana saying you don't believe me. But 2 weeks ago she was in my comments, and like you said, Gypsy King, trying to get followers, trying to get people to my cult over there. Why would the cult go and watch you?
I don't get why just Nana came in. What was the point of that?
I don't know, because she's on repeat. She's like a broken record. It's the same old thing. You don't believe me. You don't believe me. I don't need to believe you, love. It's not a crime.
The only thing I think the Top Girl is, she's absolutely disgusting for a married woman going into men's inboxes on the app. That's all she's known on this app for. Let's be honest about it, Top Girl.
They just get you in there, scream at you, make you look like something you're not. Catting loads of rubbish, bring no
And I'm going to be honest, if somebody mocked my pregnancy, do you think I'd come back on their platform after I had the baby? Would I fuck?
Exactly.
I'm sure she was on your platform the other day, Angie, a couple of days ago.
Where did Canadian Angie go then?
So she can't be that affected, can you, Top Girl? Man-eater.
Yeah. And then she cries that people are saying about this, what they were saying about her. Do you know what I mean? You can't say that I'm married. But you're
Married my arse. Well, I'm sure that she was in the men's inboxes on here. It all came out. Her and Courtney like the men's inboxes. And she has cheek to stand on words that she's a married woman.
As a fake.
Yeah.
I didn't put it in. I didn't see it. I just seen it pop up on the other screen. I was like, where'd she go?
No, we're okay. You're okay with touring, aren't you, Gypsy Queen?
Yeah, I'm okay with touring.
Yeah. Angie, you need to do a live today of the Lives with a Pet Mentality today. I'm going to. Yes, absolutely. And then everyone can get in your box. We're going to talk about Pearl, Top Girl, Luke, Miss Red, all of them, whoever that were. But we're not going to talk on the stalker. You know, just Nana. I'm not talking about that.
No.
Yeah. Or you can find. I don't need to bring videos up or anything. You know what I mean? We'll just have a conversation, just like what they do, and put people in the boxes. Stamp out bullies, I say. Stamp them out, absolutely. And Corey. Oh, well, I'm not going to even bother with him. I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
Someone needs to put a video together, the click's worst 10 moments of the worst things I've ever said on the app.
Yes.
So whoever's technical savvy, get to it.
Yeah. Total Restability says sorry. Oh, okay. That's a brilliant idea. Yeah, it is. Sorry for ranting, guys. I just get so mad. I get like, oh, no, shut up. Honestly,
how do you get so affected, Angie, when Miss Red is mentioned? Like,
I know,
none of
I'm
them
thinking 20 as well. Sorry.
They're like little guards, like little flies around her. Nobody will actually allow her to talk for herself. If she tries to answer for herself, they all just put in, no, don't let Miss Red talk, don't let Miss Red talk.
Yeah.
You really get affected. It's actually embarrassing to look at them, how they stick up for someone so much. Do you ever get that cringe for them? I get a cringe for them.
Yeah, people would take.
You understand? Miss Red has give you a platform. You don't need to kiss her backside that much. Like, it's actually embarrassing to look at.
Well, someone had to support Zach because there was 8 of them. Do you know what I mean? Like bloody wolves. You know what I mean? That's exactly what they are, wolves.
Yeah, and that's what Pearl said. She didn't want it to be a biased platform, but she just kept putting all the haters in on the side. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then they're saying we're going to be called the bully lives later. Well, that's what it was.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Jimmy.
Hello, you did very well. Taking my
Jimmy, I
Zach
need
hate live to a Ange hate live. It's crazy. All bullying like that.
I need anger management.
Nah, I would have been getting angry as well.
Thing is, though, Angie, do you have the cheek to call your lives, like all the lives that you hold with people in the boxes, do you have the cheek to say that your lives are always bully lives? That's the biggest bully live I've ever seen just there a while ago.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's when people like them come in, it turns into bully lives.
Yeah, like that is actually a bully life. When you put all people in the box just to go at one person and you let every person in the box reply to that one person, that is a bully life.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I just think,
especially when you put the triggers in, that's like a proper bully life. Do you know what I mean? They knew what they were doing, Angie. Honestly, they did.
oh yeah, they knew what people. Like I said, and there's certain people I'm not going to be in the box with.
And when you have arguments in your boxes, it's more likely just us that gets in the boxes, not big creators. You just had some not big creators, they ain't, but some of them are. So you just had 7 big creators all yapping at you.
They put Jay into exactly. They put Jay into to trigger me, but I'm not triggered. I just think she's a bit of a stalker.
Yeah, but even the angel wings, Angie, they try to keep you in the box. Wait there, Angie, and then they popped her in. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what they're doing, Angie? Too well.
But I didn't actually leave because she was in. It was the
no, you didn't. You didn't know she was there till after you jumped out.
Maybe 3 creators, 7 boxes.
Jasmine is unhealthy. She's obsessed with you. Yeah. I mean, I know other people have done worse, but I don't know. It's just something I can't put my finger on with that woman. A bit concerning.
It's strange.
Yeah, I had to block her as well.
It's an obsession.
Freaking me out. She was sharing her lives every second minute of the day.
Yeah. And if it's hurting her that much, will she keep going on about you? Forget about it, move on.
Angie, you're going to have to drop me. I don't know how to do it, darling.
Yeah, exactly. If you're triggered by what someone has said or whatever.
Surely you should be blocked by now and she shouldn't want to be talking about you at all. But instead she just jumps in everyone's boxes.
Yeah.
Why do they all speak for Red like that, though? It's strange how Red won't speak for herself and then Luke or someone else has to speak for her, or let me go.
Exactly.
Speak for yourself.
It's like, Jimmy, I've always said, and I said it to Zana, that's why she didn't get in the box, but I did say I shouldn't have said it. You could have gotten, do what you want to do kind of thing. But I've always said people don't speak for me. I've got my mouth, and I don't want to be one of those where people are protecting me. Do you know what I mean? I can defend myself. And I've always said that to my people, and that's what Miss Fed should say. Because she's not...
then it feels like a gang up, don't it? Because if I would have come in and started shouting, then it would have felt like... It would have looked like was ganging up on Justin, and then it would have looked bad, wouldn't it? So it would have made you look bad.
Oh, well, that's what they do, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I bet it's
8-on-1 just in.
But that would have been next to Mama's FYP, weren't it? Ziana and Ange ganging up on Justin. But Ange handled it by herself.
Yeah.
And you do the right thing, you walk away. That's what she should do. She should be like, actually, I don't even want to be in a box. I shouldn't have even come to spoke about her. I'm off.
Yeah, she says they're talking about bullying and she's so against bullying, but there's 8-on-1. But she just now doesn't care. There's way 8-on-1 because as long as she gets a platform and she supports the clique to get a platform out of them, she does not care. She couldn't get one out of Miss Red when she was crying. She couldn't get one out of me. So she's going to go on their side and then sits there saying she's against bullying. But what do you think that was? It's not 1-on-1. It's 8-on-1 person. She's very much, she'll do anything for a platform. She has no morals, stands on no morals. In my opinion, she uses a trauma. And she's used her trauma to get, a platform. And unfortunately, not everyone wants to listen to people's trauma. I mean, listen, I'm always talking on my trauma, but it's my platform. You can leave. But people jump in boxes and all they want to talk about is their trauma.
I'm sorry, Angie, but if that was the trauma to her, why does she want to keep jumping in, coming after you and keep bringing it up and bringing it up and bringing it up? Like, why?
Yeah.
You'd want to keep away from her.
Yeah, she's weird. You wouldn't do that, would you? You wouldn't. If that was a trauma in your life, why would you want to keep repeating it all the time, going on about it on the internet as well in front of millions of people? Not thousands, millions. Because their videos get FYP'd and then they go out to loads of people. So your story's gone everywhere and you're here crying about Angie, but that's meant to be your trauma.
Yeah, I mean, if you're that affected, like you're saying, it's affected mental health, get off TikTok then. Stop talking on me and I won't come back at you. I am entitled to my opinion. She said things to me, I said things back. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel, what I feel, and I hate to sound harsh, I'm going to be harsh, that people use their trauma and, I feel people enjoy talking on it. I mean, I might be one of them. I'm not going to lie. I talk on my trauma all the time. But it's not on my platform.
No, I do get that, Angie. There is people out there that does use it like against them to get them where they want to get in life, which I think is very, very wrong. But then there's also people out there that doesn't even want to bring it up or even mention about it because it really does trigger them. But when you've got people jumping in the boxes, spitting their trauma out, to me it's not really a trauma because...
Or wants to have the worst trauma and then once someone else gets in and it sounds worse, they're like, oh, mine don't sound so bad now compared to that person's.
She needs you to feel sorry for her, yeah.
And the attention's gone off her.
I really do.
What happened to that chick this morning? I had to go and play golf. I was listening this morning about the girl that came in and said she had a private investigator look into Zach. What a weirdo.
Do you know what happened
What was
with
that
that?
all about last night, Angie?
No, I don't.
Yeah, well, basically she sent me the information, right? And I thought to myself, well, yeah, she hasn't got any information. It's just another one, you know. I feel that she wanted people to think that there is something with Zach and he's done something bad. That's what I believe. Because then she messaged me, said, I've got the evidence, I've got the receipts, but please don't tell anybody. And she goes, the reason I know, she goes, I'm a clairvoyant. So she's a clairvoyant.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so she said, I know that he's a scammer because I can see it, because I can, you know, I'm a medium.
So her PI was herself.
Yeah, but the thing is, I had to tell people because she wanted people, in my opinion, to think that, you know, he's done something bad when he hadn't.
Only on TikTok, Angie. Only on
Just looked at that crystal ball and she could see Zach was doing bad stuff.
I'm sorry,
What
a
a
clear mind
psycho.
went into your inbox.
Yeah.
But imagine she come up and said, people that have got money can do things. A private investigator, and then she comes and says she's a clairvoyant and she got it all from her own mind.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, but if anyone does want to have a get in the box, they've got an issue with anyone that was in the boxes, jump in. We'll do what they do.
So that was the end result, though, that she said that she was a clairvoyant and then she saw all this stuff, so therefore it's real.
Yeah, and she said to
What
tell me
the
not to say
hell?
anything to anyone.
Angie,
What
who
the
is
hell?
that? Who is that gossip girl?
We
Got a lot to say about herself.
Yeah, we
hasn't
don't
she?
talk about her, Gypsy Girl. Because
No, she's talking about you.
No, Gypsy, you're giving me a clout. You're giving me a clout.
Oh, okay. No, she was mouthing me off the other day, Angie, when she was drunk. That's why I
Yeah,
said
because
it.
what happened yesterday, we was talking on it, was going a bit of a back and forth, and she ended up in the FYP, and she ended up with a lot of viewers because of us, because we were talking on her. So that's why she's doing it again.
With a big long camel's face in her.
Yeah, she's doing it again to get that reaction, to get the views.
Yeah.
She knows once I talk on her, people go,
Yeah, don't bother with her long
I've
face.
checked, she's not live.
Yeah, but she's got the back and forth. She's got.
Yeah,
the
but
views.
she's not live
They
anyway,
give
so
the
these are
back and forth.
trolls.
She ain't worth giving the back and forth. She ain't got the views.
Another nobody that's trying to be a somebody.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah, but, you know, it's just crazy what people do for views. And
I'm just glad you're okay though, Angie, and try and keep away from them fire pits. Do you know what I mean? Keep out of them.
Even with people I don't like Pearl and AB, I have reached out to them when they have suffered with their mental health. So how are they saying I don't give a shit? I mean, I could sit here and drag them if I wanted to, but I wouldn't do that if someone's feeling it in a certain way. And I think with Zach sending those photos, and I don't want to talk too much on it because it's his, you know, it's his business. But, you know, I feel that now they're saying that was emotional blackmail or whatever they call it. Then that is a possibility, right? But what if it's not? What if he's sending it because he's just reaching out to saying, look, I'm not in a good place. Please don't do an exposure on me. I mean, was he trying to silence them, or was he just reaching out to say, listen, I'm not in a good place? And I know me, if someone said that to me, whether it's emotional blackmail or not, I don't think I'll do any exposure on that person, because how would I know? How would I know? What if they did do something?
100%. And if you do an exposure after he's done that, how would you ever sleep ever again? Like, it's just strange.
Yeah.
Strange behaviour.
Yeah, and people, they do things to themselves, you know, due to bullying and things. You know, and listen, I'm not an angel. Yes, I've spoken on people. Yes, I've done all that. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think if someone came to me with photos like that, I'll do an exposure. Even if he was in a good place, I would think, okay, but this could happen again.
And I'm going to be honest, by the looks of him lately, he doesn't look to be in a good place when he's on live, does he? He seems to be doing a lot of drinking and things, so you know that's the sign of not being in a good place.
Yeah. I mean, I feel anyone that's vulnerable that SH is or has done that in the past is a vulnerable person, because they could do it again. You could say, well, you shouldn't be on TikTok. But then at the end of the day, why? They should be off, right? The bullies.